this has been a very like eventful but kind of quiet at the same time week. I don't know how to think, man. I don't know how to think. I've just released a video. The video I released last week Saturday, literally this time last week Saturday, is now sitting on 3,000 views. 3,000 with a TH, with a lisp. You have to have a lisp to say that correctly. Thousand. So that is absolutely out of this world. But obviously, I had to release another video because I released them weekly, and I'm just kind of feeling it. I'm feeling that kind of like a little bit of a not buzz, but a little bit of I'm getting a bit itchy because I was like, is this video gonna do well? Is it not? Who knows? Who knows? I'm probably checking it a bit too much. Man, I really want that video to do well. Honestly, I want it to do well. On the road though, like I did hit 160 subscribers about 2 seconds ago, so congratulations to me. Very cool. 20% there to my 1,000 subscriber goal, and we're only 3 months into the year. It's actually really cool. So there's that. Okay, so let's get into this. Okay, let's just back up for a second. Here we go. I do believe everything is that I can do is being done. Yeah. Yes, I just need a bit more money in that respect. And we can see that with P4, like all the other teams have kind of improved. Merc haven't, because Merc just want to become a midfield team. Tell you what, like Merc are doing a great job at trying to be a midfield team. Yeah, I'm gonna skip to quali because there's no need to faff about here. This is not our first rodeo in Bahrain. But yeah, how was your guys' week going? My week's been going pretty good. I had a bit of a moment on Monday. I love her. Oh my gosh, it's so scary, so scary. No, it was fine. It was cool. I was like, at first it was like kind of like a joke. I mean, she thought I was joking, but I was like, no, I'm serious, I'm serious. And then she was like, huh, oh. And then I was like, do you feel the same? And she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, that's good, I guess. That's pretty good. Yeah, you ever get good news and you're just like, okay, wasn't exactly prepared to hear that one. So it's kind of it's had good and bad effects, I guess. It's like now I can't look at things the way they were. Now I can't look at things the way they were. But at the same time, it's like, dang. But obviously, I mean, we're not dating right now, so I told her, but like, and we would if we could. We would be dating if we could, but like, there are things in the way. There are barriers to stopping us from going down that avenue. Yeah, so let's do this flying lap. Very deep. Oh yeah, I've fluffed it. On the bright side though, this season is the first season we're starting off with actually a half decent car. I think last season I had my days. Like, my brakes are just horrible. Last season we didn't really start off with a good car per se. And the season before that obviously was like our first or second season, so this is the first season we're starting off with an actual title contending car. Which is good, It means I'm gonna have to try and compete for race wins off the bat, which is fun for you guys, fun for me, fun for everyone. Yeah, 8 temps off. I'm gonna go for another lap.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Again, this corner. Oh, Senna's up at the top as well. Yeah, that was good. So yeah, man, it's kind of complicated. It's kind of good at the same time. I don't know how to feel about it, if I'm being particularly honest. Part of me kind of just wants this whole thing to fade over and for me to kind of like lose the feelings that I have. But part of me is kind of like, let me kind of just. I just want to like. I like being where, but at the same time, there are stuff I need to do, and I'm not really letting feelings get in the way of that. So yeah, I think it's. Oh, I really hope this video does well. If this video doesn't do well, I'm actually gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad, but like, man. I'm just gonna be like, oh, I really want this video to do well. Like, I'm looking at the analytics now. I'm just going over, man, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, man. Dang, man. Okay, enough about the video. Let's fast forward. So we should be good. If we, I mean, to be fair, Max got 5 tenths on us. Oh yeah, they really do have some pace. Who the heck is that, bro? Hey, Mix Master, let's go, let's go. How you doing, brother? How you doing this fine evening? Are you a Formula One fan? If you are a Formula One fan, what did you think of the Saudi Arabian qualifying? I thought it was a bit of a joke, if I'm being completely honest with you. The fact that Max Verstappen, I mean, nothing to do with Max really. It's more so just like, you know, Sky Sports. They just really like to make it seem competitive when it isn't. As in, even though Max didn't get pole and he's all the way down in 15th, part of me is just like, I just know he's gonna just destroy everyone tomorrow. How you doing, brother? Good evening. Yeah, I'm P8, Senna P13, so it ain't so bad. We only did one run, so it's not so bad. Hopefully this next qualifying we can go a bit better. I'm thinking that we can maybe get qualified. I mean, maybe not on pole, but like, surely we can crack top four. Surely we can crack top four. Maybe I'm bugging. Yeah, I watched Quali today. Quali was mixed. Bro, what do you think? Do you know what? I was thinking like maybe Nando should get pole. As soon as they said Max was out, I was like, oh, Nando could be on pole here. But then obviously the Red Bull pace is quite it's pretty strong, isn't it? I think Red Bull have really turned into the Mercedes of the early turbo hybrid era. That they just don't seem catchable at all. Even the Ferraris seem miles off. It's more like a race for second than anything else. And can you believe that Mercedes are basically going to be fourth in this championship? I reckon Alonso jumps Perez at the start. To be fair, you know what? Even if he doesn't jump him at the start, like we all know, especially from Bahrain, like if you just look at Fernando Alonso's pace when he was pushing and he took Hamilton, Russell, and Sainz, I just don't think Perez has that same level of just like aggressive talent that Nando has. So I mean, I'm not sure if he's gonna take off the start because Jeddah's pretty tight in terms of turn one. We saw that in like 2021, especially when you start to get a bit aggressive. You can really, it's not too hard to push your opponent off track and get damage. And Nando surely is not gonna want to push that hard if it means that he's gonna lose out on places, especially after what happened in the first race where he did lose out on places. So I'm probably gonna say he won't jump him, but within a couple of laps he will take him. I can promise you Verstappen podium regardless of starting position. Are you sure? How far do you think he would have to be? How far do you think Verstappen would have to be before he doesn't get a podium? I would say if Verstappen is P18 depending on the track, if he's P18, he will not get a podium. But what's an easy track to overtake? A relatively easy track over the Spa. Like, okay, see Spa last year. I think this year, if Verstappen qualifies 18th, he could genuinely win the race. Pit list. Bro, he's become the new Lewis Hamilton. I'm telling you, he's become the new Lewis Hamilton. The only thing that's good, Mex, bro, I'm telling you, I'm actually promising you, within the half the season, everyone's gonna be booing him. Everyone's gonna be booing Max. The same way they hated on Lewis, they're gonna hate on Max. What are you, a Red Bull sport? What, Mercedes? What are we talking here? I'll be honest, I'm a Merc fan, but right now we're not doing so well. We're in the dumps. We're in the trenches. Okay, let's get this on the way. Okay, top four. This car has so much understeer. Oh, I'm going deep. Okay, give me a second. When I finish the lap, I'll read the comments I just came in. Yeah, this car feels pretty good. It feels good in like the high speed corners, but low speed, mid to low speed corners, it just won't turn. It just won't turn, and the brakes are just not that powerful. Yeah, this should be a good lap. This should be enough. Oh, oh, that was close. Okay, P2, 4 tenths off, but that was a pretty scruffy lap. So maybe we can catch Verstappen. Bro was 5 tenths ahead of second in Q2. Was Perez? Was Perez second in Q2? Because if Perez was second in Q2, like that would mean it was bad. I know that the Mercedes was like a second and a half off in like Q1 or Q2. They were like a second and a half off, and it was mad because the Alpine of Pierre Gasly or Ocon, Pierre Gasly or Ocon, one of the two, they were like in between splitting the Mercs. I remember that, but honestly, does anyone actually genuinely think that? I don't think she got it again. Nah, yeah. Does anyone genuinely think that Red Bull are going to get caught this season? I think personally, in terms of teams, I think Aston Martin's going to finish P2. Oh, everyone's gone out. I think Aston Martin's going to finish P2. Oh, yeah, we're pretty well matched with our teammate. Very well matched. Ayrton Senna, the man, the myth, the legend. He's come in and he's just done so well. Like, it's actually crazy. I don't think anyone believes that Red Bull are going to get caught. And if I'm being honest, at the start of the season, I really did doubt Aston Martin. But I think Aston Martin are going to get P2 purely because Ferrari are just going to crumble under the pressure. And I don't back them. I don't have trust in Ferrari anymore. Like, they really fumbled the bag for me. In third place, I'm going to go Mercedes. I think they will catch up. And they will be one of the strongest teams in the second half of the season, but I think it'll be too late by then. And Ferrari, just because they'll be consistently good, but they'll never really. It'll be like 2019 Ferrari, you know, like 2019 Ferrari wasn't a bad car, but it just never really, you know, sparked like that joy in you. Other than like races like Singapore and Monza, you never really felt that 2019 Ferrari really had the best chance. So I mean. Ferrari is Ferrari. To be fair, they did get some new strategists in. What's the name of the new team principal? Fred Vasseur, he did get a new strategist in as soon as he came into the team. Obviously, Mattia Binotto's gone. So, that's a thing. I'm going to skip to the end. Fred Vasseur's kind of flopped so far. I mean, I don't want to judge the guy there. Obviously, we gave Mattia, not a long time, but like a decent amount of time. You see, like the thing is, you know, we Britons, we love to we love to act like it's like football. In football, you know, like a manager doesn't do well, and after one season or even half a season, they're gone. But in Formula One, like Christian Horner didn't win a title for 8 or 9 years, and now he's dominating again. You know, after Sebastian Vettel in 2013, he had to wait how many years? Like 8 years? Yeah, it was 8 years. 8 years. No, 7 years. 7 years before he won a driver's title again. So definitely you have to stick to it, I guess. But man, I wouldn't say he's flopped, but definitely this Ferrari is not as competitive as last year. Last year, Ferrari started the year with the best car, and they kind of tapered off. And I'd say roughly around France and Baku, somewhere along that chain of events, that switched. But okay, we're just trying to focus on this lap. But yeah, roughly around France or Baku, it switched with the famous no. But I want to give him more time. I like Fred Vasseur, but I honestly don't think they should have got rid of Mattia Binotto completely. tried to brake really early there. And still. This is going to be tight. This is actually going to be pretty tight. What do you predict I'm going to be? I think P4. I don't think pole's on the cards, but P4. P8, P8, P8. What the heck? What the heck? P8, 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 P8. Oh no! Prime Hamilton versus Prime Verstappen. Whoa. Okay, got some questions to ask. Do you think Prime Verstappen is this year, 2022 or 2021? And where's Prime Hamilton? What year is that?
With qualifying complete, all that remains
You
now
know,
is the main event.
if we're assuming that it's 2020 Hamilton versus 2021 Verstappen, 'cause I think 2021 is probably P8, bro. Can you imagine? Oh no, I just lost it. I thought I was doing well. Nah, that's crazy. 2022 Max, what about Lewis? Some people say early on, maybe like 2008, 2010. Some people say later on, like 2018, 2020. 2020 has a strong case in my opinion. Because you got to understand, he was also like 7 tenths faster than Bottas. You know, every single qualifying in every single race. And Bottas is a very good qualifier and a good racer. 2020 Lewis. Do you know what? Like, I would say though, like you have to look at what you just picked though. You've just picked both of their most dominant eras where they haven't been, with their most dominant seasons where they haven't had a challenge per se. As in 2022 Max didn't really have a challenge from Charles, and 2020 Lewis didn't have a challenge from anyone. So it is kind of hard to say, because especially I'd say 2021 Max, like you saw a lot more fire in him. And you know, you see like Jeddah qualifying 2021 where Max is literally up against the wall, and yeah, he did tap the barrier, but that was a great lap before that. Like, I just didn't see Max push that hard in 2022. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he had more to give. 2014 Lewis versus 2021 Max. I think 2014 Lewis would probably... I think 2021 Max wins that. Barely, but he wins it. Purely because Lewis wasn't really playing dirty. If you remember, 2014 he won in the last race, but it was a pretty fair season, fair and square. 2015 he absolutely dominated Nico, and he won with like 4 or 5 races to go. Then Nico took a massive win streak, and obviously 2016. But I think 2016 was probably, out of the 14, 15, 16, that was probably the best Lewis out of those 3 years. Because if you got to figure, like, he was ultra competitive. Remember the last race in Abu Dhabi? He held up Nico. He was holding up the whole pack so that someone could overtake Nico. So I think 2016 and 2021 Max, 2016 Lewis, 2021 Max would probably be more of a fairer comparison, because they would have more of a, they would have a little bit of a dirty edge on each other. Do you know what I'm saying? He would, and Lewis wouldn't expect it. Like, he would, and he just wouldn't expect it. 2021 Max is, like, let's be honest here, he was terrible in terms of fair racing, but man, was it fun to watch. Like, every single race, no matter what, you were just wondering, is something gonna happen? Whenever they got within 1 second of each other, you're like, oh snap, this is gonna get crazy. But now it's like Max just glides past, or Lewis doesn't glide past anymore. But before it was like he just glides past. Lewis back then was respectful. I say post 2016, he wasn't really respectful because Nico pushed him so far. 2017 it was a bit more fair because him and Seb probably have a better relationship. 18 similar. 19 he had a bit more of a gap, so he didn't really need to show that side of him. 2020 obviously he had no opposition like that. And in 2021, if you remember 2021, it took him a long time to really get into it. I think if you look at races like Imola at the start of the season, first couple of races, Max just pushes him off. Like, Max doesn't care. Max is like, this is my chance to win the title, and he just pushes him off. It's not until later in the season where Lewis becomes really uncompromising. So I don't know. Lewis takes some time, but we all know second half Hamilton. Second half of the season, he just comes in. So yeah, let's get into this race. Bro, who do you think is the best driver of all time? Schumacher, Hamilton, Senna. Some people are saying Max, which I think is egregious, but you know, everyone's entitled to their opinions. Some say Alonso. Who do you think is the best of all time, bro? Greatest of all time? What driver and what year? Personally, if we're talking a prime driver, like the best prime ever, 2013 Seb, I think is unbeatable. In my honest opinion, 2013 Seb is unbeatable. But as a whole career, he isn't the best of all time.
Practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup. A new season, then a clean slate.
Ooh, quali pace or race pace? Because you know, people do say that Prost had better race pace than him. But quali pace, I think, is pretty undisputed.
Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent
2013 Seb was scary. 2013 Seb was scary. So yeah, quali pace or race pace? I think quali pace is undisputed. Race pace is more debatable for Senna. I think Senna had it, but like, it was definitely a lot closer than people would make it out to be. I watched the 1990 Japanese Grand Prix and all the old Grand Prix, and they are not as interesting as people make them out to be. Everyone makes it out to be like, oh yeah, back in the day racing was so fun before this DRS. No, like, it actually wasn't. It was kind of boring. It was kind of boring, if I'm being honest. Like, it was just a lot of following. They could follow closely, but it was a lot of following. Whew. P8, man. Oh, man, I can't lie. I don't know how we did this. I'm thinking to change something. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to up the tire pressure. Yeah, up the tire pressure just to increase a little bit more responsiveness. Yeah, that's all we're doing. What strategy are we thinking of here? Are we thinking to put the softs in there? No way. No way. Yeah, softs are degrading way too quick. What about this? Let's go a lap early. See if we can undercut people. Best of all time. Senna and Max are kind of similar. Aggressive lots, pace, that kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. Nah, two stop is not the one, man. Two stop ain't the one. See, I'm not a fan of formation laps, but at the same time, like, you do need them for... What the heck? What the heck? Bruh. Guan Yu Zhou is for Mercedes. No way. And Oscar Piastri is at Alpine. Man, this F1 career mode is taking a turn for the worst. Oh, snap. Ocon's still there. Val's still there. Rotted. Seb is still there. That is crazy. I just looked behind me and I saw that. I saw Guan Yu Zhou for Mercedes. And Oscar Piastri. I was like, that's a lot, man. Look at him, bro. He's loving it. He's loving life, man. Oh man, I really want to skip this formation lap. Okay, I'm skipping it. I'll be honest, I'm skipping it. I'm gonna try and be as civil into turn one as possible, but if I just crash or AI hits me, I'll be honest, I'm gonna start again. Whoop. That's as best you're getting for me. And we've gained 1 place. But we have got a small amount of damage. Okay, the cold tires are hurting us now. The cold tires are hurting, I'll be honest. Oh no! He tried to pull a Nando on me, go around the outside, fake to the inside. Dang. This is not a joke.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
I need to warm these tires up big time. Yeah, I should have done the formation lap, man. But they just take so long, and sometimes the tires cool down anyways, especially when you're at the front of the grid. After a lap or 2, they'll be alright. See, they're starting to come back to me. When they hit like 90 degrees, that's when they start to really get some grip. Come on, come on. Do you know what they should put in the game? They should put in the game team orders for my team. I don't understand why there's no team orders for my team. I think that would make life so much easier, especially with your teammate, and just make the AI able to request, able to accept or deny it. Because sometimes, if you, especially if you're on a different strategy to your teammate, and the game makes you fight him, it's so unrealistic. Especially when I own the team. I think I'm gonna catch Senna this lap. I want to see if I can get P5 this race. Yeah, I want to see if I can get P5. The McLaren of Lando Norris outperforming his car. Oh, Senna had a little snap of oversteer. And we are gaining.
This lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead.
Well, we diving?
DRS zone.
That was a bit of a grimy dive. But he's going to get back at us. Our brakes are just horrible. Oh, he backed off. I think I'm going to go for more wing on the next stop. Yeah, I'm going to give him the place back. I just don't have the pace. I don't know. I just don't have the pace. For some reason, I just lack so much pace. Maybe I'm just not good. Wait, your front wing is damaged. If the ask Mark if there is what AI? I'm not on any difficult AI, bro. Like I'm not. Let me show you the AI one. I think I'm on like 60. Do you know what? I used to be on like 80, but you know the patch they made at the start of the game cycle? Like the AI were OP at the start of the game cycle, but for some reason I was like 60. I know the AI was fine, and then they made it so the AI were OP, and they went from like 80 something to about 60. But in general, like this game I've struggled with. Every other F1 game, I've been on 105 difficulty essentially, but this, nah, I've just struggled so much with this game. It's the traction. On corner exit, it's so easy to lose the car. So, I don't know, I've just struggled so much with this game. Hopefully next game is going to go back to the old ways. I like this better. They feel more realistic.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna have to overtake him. I think he's faster than me though. Like, I think he is faster than me. But at the same time, I'm not gonna stand behind him. Okay, let's push now. Let's push. Let's see how far we can get. Norris is 1.7 ahead, and I know I'm going to get him on the straights. So, let's just try and minimize the corner damage. Okay, let's check if we do have damage in fact. Yeah, you can see on the front left wing, the left front wing, there is a tiny bit of damage, but I don't think that's like the main cause of my pace. I'll probably lose me like a tenth and a half. I'm thinking I'm missing like 3 or 4 tenths really, but I'm gaining on Norris. I'm gaining quite a bit on Norris, and you can see Senna's dropped back as well. Oh, we are gaining. Maybe it was the tyres. I didn't need to warm up a bit. I don't know. Maybe it was the tyres. Oh, a fastest lap. Yeah, tyres might have been a problem, but I definitely, yeah, you're right. I do have damage. It was probably from actually hitting my teammate, if I'm being honest. Because I remember I did give him a little love tap at the start. I gave him the old stroll to Alonso, turn 4. Just let him know I'm there. What do you predict the podium for tomorrow's race? Honestly, I see Perez P3, Charles Leclerc P2, Max Verstappen P1. Yeah. I think something happens with Alonso at the start. Maybe he gets some sort of issue. Because if Alonso, I don't see Alonso just being on the podium. He's either not there or he's winning it, in my opinion. So yeah, Max, Charles, and Perez. I think that's going to be the podium for like the next few races, at least. Oh, we are closing. We're going to get some DRS now. We're going to get some DRS on Chuck Norris.
Gap to your teammate behind is 3.
Max doesn't obey team. I didn't even read the comment. I haven't read the comment, but like, Max does not obey team orders, man. Max runs at Red Bull. He runs it. Max really, truly does not care, especially after Brazil. Yeah, man, I can't lie. This wing is bothering me. I don't want to get a new one because that's a waste, and it's not that much damage, but I'm already lacking grip, so it just doesn't help. Do you know what I'll do? I'll just up the wing. I actually think we can catch Perez, but if I stay P5 for the rest of this race, I wouldn't even be too unhappy with that, if I'm being honest. Okay, we're definitely going to be able to get Norris on this straight. No way he's going to escape us. We're just running such low downforce compared to the AI. Just look how much we gain. Let me give him some space. actually look at that. Even with DRS, I'm gaining time on him on the straights. With DRS and slipstream, he just doesn't gain. Oh my days, Charles Leclerc on the softs. Oh snap, half of them are on the softs, you know. Haha. Wait, let me read what you said. Bro, play the game if you want to 1v1. Oh my days, I don't have PlayStation Plus, bro. I'm not on PlayStation that much. Actually, no. Let me add you. I'll put my thing in the chat. That's my tag. When well, if I get it again, it just depends. Whenever I play with my boys, I just for that month I'll get PS Plus, but for March I just haven't been playing with them, so I just didn't put it in the chat. It means I didn't buy it for this month. Yeah. But yeah, they're on softs. They're on softs. Perez P1, Max P2, Alonso P3. I'm telling you, bro, I do not believe in Checo's race pace. I think Max maybe because team orders. What do you mean? Yeah, bro, you play on 80 AI, you'll whoop me, bro. Oh man, hey, you'll take me to the shop, bro. I'm on like gears and stuff, but whew, man, I ain't that serious. You'll take me to the shop, man. What do you mean by that, bro? What do you mean by that? Because of team orders? What, that they'll let Perez stay P1? I don't think so. It's either they're not going to intervene or they're going to sabotage Perez, in my opinion. They've just shown no sign of care towards Perez the same way they have Verstappen. But yeah, here's what I'm thinking. Carlos and Charles are both on softs. Oh, pardon me. So, Charles and Carlos are both on softs. So they're going to have to be pitting very soon. So I'm thinking, Perez will go out of the way for Max, I meant. So what, Max P1 then? You think Max will win it? I mean, to be fair, that's not even a stretch, but...
Okay, gap ahead is 3.1 seconds.
Max can actually win it. Oh, snap, he's right there. To be fair, purple first sector. Okay, well, let me try and get out of the Norris. Man, I really do miss the old F1 games. 2020, 2021, 2019. Those were some good games. I put in like 250 hours on 2019 alone. To be fair, it was because of COVID and I was at home a lot, so I did have a lot of time. But I love that game. Oh my, everything was just so fun on that game, and it felt so fast compared to this. Yeah, I can't lie. Ferraris have bottled it, even on the game, the strategy, they bottled it. Look, they're not even breaking away from the Red Bulls. Soon enough, I'm going to catch them. And even though, look, I'm catching Perez.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.1 seconds.
I mix master on his... Oh, okay. How'd you? Yeah, man, I'm catching Perez. Look, 2.7, it's going down. Yeah, definitely moving front, man. Okay, so I lost a lot of time there. We got the edge. I think I'm starting to struggle on these tags. I don't know, like they really are inconsistent. One lap they're great, the other lap I don't know what's going on. 3.8. So he's gained 1.2 seconds after I gained 1.3 seconds. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, 4 seconds the gap now.
Gap to the car in front is
I did a
4.1
1:33.0.
seconds.
Oh yeah, I need to focus. I need to focus. Yeah, if the game can go back to like the 2019, 2020 state, then I'll be a very happy camper. 4.4 seconds. Yeah, I don't know how this has happened. He just started to pull away from us. The thing though is those Ferraris, they're not going to be able to, their strategy, I don't believe it. If they're, wait, hear me out, right? If they're going 9 laps on those tyres, we can technically hold this out. I don't know, oh, to be fair, they're pitting right now. Yeah, let's see where they end up. Yeah, it's Thanos, bro. It's Kratos. Huh? Nah, it's Kratos, bro. Kratos. God of War. That was like the best game. One of the best games ever made, God of War. You need to play the new one. I need to play the new one, Ragnarok. That game is top. And Norris is just sticking with me. He doesn't even have DRS. He's just sticking with me. Yeah, look at where the Ferraris are. He's battling with the AlphaTauri. Whee! Yeah, let's see what they put on. Medium tires. He put medium tires on. So you said no to the 2-stop, and he's done the 2-stop. I got to go. Safe, bro. See you later, man. He's put a 2-stop on. He's got the medium tires on. Oh, what a legend. Yeah, I can't. I think Ferrari fumbled this one. Ferrari definitely fumbled this one. No doubt about it. Even in the game, they can't get their strategy correct. Nine attempts to Norris. He's catching as well. Oh, snap. Okay, let's keep pushing. Just keep pushing.
And Sainz is stopping now. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind.
Yeah, I know that, Jeff. Norris catching quickly. How are the tyres doing? 30%. They're not doing good at all. I don't know why they didn't put hards on. We're going lap 13. I'm gonna pit lap 12. See if I can get a little undercut on Paris. We'll try to just pit now and just firm it in terms of tyre though. I think I'll pit now. Yeah, I'll pit now. Especially with the Ferraris on medium tyres held behind. I mean, they're not held anymore, but.
High. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Oh, sorry, mate. No entry. He is unbelievably close.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Okay, let's push. Maybe not. Gonna get overtaken there. By Latifi, ain't no way I'm gonna crash out of this race. I'm gonna crash out before he overtakes me. King Latifi overtaking me? Never. Never. Latifi, stay back, bro. Stay back. I just lost 4 seconds in the space of a lap. Oh, I think this was a bad decision, pitting too early. I mean, was it? Maybe. I don't know. Tyre's just taking so long to warm up.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 6.9 seconds.
Okay, we've got some good pace now, I believe.
Gap to your teammate ahead
Not great
is
pace, but not too bad.
22.5 seconds. Pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
I think slowly but surely Leclerc will fall into our hands. There's no way his tyres can hold out. It's either that or he has to pit. Teammate in the pits.
Ayrton is in the pits. Ayrton in the pits now.
Oh snap. Are we gonna have overcut Norris is the question. He's coming out of the pits there, he's right there. Oh my days, man. Oh, ball watching. Surely his tyres are going to be so cold like ours.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Yeah, like I said, P5 is what we're aiming for. Yeah, these tyres aren't so bad when you get them warm, but they do take a minute to get warm. Yeah, we'll catch him, so stay tuned. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't going to plan. I'm not boxing again, I'll be honest.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
I'm not boxing, bro. That's race over. I did up my downforce, so this should help quite a bit. Oh, small tap. That was a bit of an aggressive move, but I had to get it done.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Man, sometimes these races drag on. Like now I'm comfortable to end the race, but the race has got 12 more laps, so. Crikey, it's a long race, eh? But yeah, we've got some damage, so that's not good. But at the same time, we are in P5 with the fastest lap, so that is not a bad start to this season. And considering how far ahead those top two teams are, I don't really mind. Yeah, he's got me. He's got DRS as well.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could
But I have
regain the
ERS.
position.
Oh, I've gone deep.
strategy available on the MFD.
Stop talking about new strategies. No one wants to hear it, man.
Okay, Leclerc's just set the fastest lap of the race so
Okay,
far.
so he's taking that from me. I didn't downshift. I thought, wait, did I just lose power? Nope, I didn't downshift. But now I did. George Russell really fighting this one. What the?
Check your MFD for a new strategy.
I didn't hit
option.
anything though. I didn't hit anything. Okay, let me let Senna through. I didn't hit anything. I know I didn't hit anything. One second. Okay, very.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to...
Senna. Click the wrong button. I don't think I'm going to be able to cling to Senna. I'll get DRS though.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD. The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it.
I've gone so deep, I've got no downforce.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Yeah, chill out, man.
Understood, copy that. Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
But we have DRS. Oh snap, he's actually really quick. Yeah, but we have DRS, so it should be an easy slam down. Maybe if his teammate as well. Oh snap, he's coming back.
Damage to the rear diffuser. Repeat, damage to the rear diffuser. Just be aware.
Oh, they've taken me. They've got me. But he's not running away with it, so I could actually get him. That's a good
Watch out for the
helmet.
rear diffuser. It's taken a small hit. Just be careful.
Oh, so he not got me as well. I went so deep. Whoa, did I hit him? I don't think I hit him. I think he lost it. Look at that front tire. Yeah, look. He just loses it. Very amateurish. Both Aston Martins are out. Very contrary to what actually happened at Bahrain.
The track is clear, green flag.
Yeah, my tires are starting to die.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
You know what? Turns out you can do medium to soft. Turns out you can.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, I've got some information on Senna. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Hey, 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 man. Oh, no. Oh, my days, man.
Caution, caution.
Why can't we just
Okay,
have a
be aware
reliable
there's an
engine?
incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
What? You got a puncture? Puncture. Interesting. Getting inside by 5 for a little bit now.
Verstappen's just put up the fastest lap of the race so far. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Okay, I should be clear. Ooh, good race. Good race.
All right, race over. Take care of the
That
car
was
on the way
tough.
in.
That was tough, especially against Russell. That was really tough. Good race though. Mercedes did not make it easy for me.
Well, what a drive that was to take the win for... And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Alright,
That's got to be the
P4.
flying
Not bad.
fin. Wait, how many flying fins have we had now?
Not bad.
Anyway, I'm talking
I do
about
think we
Bottas
can get
this
P2
time.
in the
Just
constructors
great raw
this year.
speed and a good job
So
in traffic as
that'll be a
well.
target
It's
to aim for, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you very much for tuning in. Ciao.